Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a telephone that HG sent in, and this is a German telephone. HG always sends in pretty cool telephones. He's had some German phones in here, like I mentioned earlier, and some of the other repair videos of this telephone. This telephone was in for a complete conversion, and so basically we installed a new board in it and rebuilt his keypad and for touch tone. And in some of the earlier videos we kind of showed the ongoing process of what it takes to convert these telephones, and each one's a little different. Each conversion will be a little different for every phone, and you have to do just whatever you have to do to convert the phone, whether that's rebuild the keypad or make parts or just whatever you have to do. So basically, here's some inside parts to what was left of the keypad that we didn't use. And so these are just things that won't be used any longer, and they were for the keypad. And it was a pretty elaborate little dialing key system that they had here. And so anyway, that's no longer going to be used. This is another part of what was in the keypad, and so we won't be needing any of that any longer. And I'm going to go ahead. There was some changes made. This was a music on hold button. This is factory. This button here, or this hole for this button here, is a factory situation. And I thought that since it was a momentary switch, that we would use it for like a music on hold. And kind of knowing HG, I knew he would want an off and on switch for the bell. Even though there's a little adjustment in the back of the phone here for the bell volume, it never really knocks the bell totally out. And he likes switches that turns the bell totally off. And so that's what we did. We replaced the momentary switch that was factory with this telephone that was just a momentary. You just pushed it and threw a signal. But this one is a more like a light switch type switch. You push it in to turn it off, and you push it again to turn it back on. So that's our off and on switch now for our bell. I'm going to go ahead and ring the unit, and I'm going to let that go a couple times, and then I'm going to turn it off. Now I turned it off. Now you'll see on the analyzer that red light of light. That means that it's ringing. And I'll let that go a couple times. I'll catch it in a ring and I'll turn it on. Turn it back off. Turn it back on. So that worked really nice. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the keypad if you want to watch the numbers. I'm going to go 262, and I'm going to show you the modulation. Incoming message test. Hello, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every time you see that red light, that's 100% modulation on the analyzer for transmit. So anyway, we know everything is working here. I do have the cover off. I want to show you the final checkout of this telephone. And this gives you an idea. We saved the old board and a lot of the plugs, but a lot of different connections were made and a lot of traces were redone. The bell's in the original position that it was in, and from the factory, and it's the bell that works. The hook switch is the original, and this switch was always located at this position, but it has a different switch in it to turn off the bell. This is the new board that we installed and incorporated with all the old workings and the old board, and then our keypad is back in place, and it is all back together again and rebuilt. And we showed you in a part 3 video of this keypad had to have a board installed with 12 momentary switches so that we could get our dial tone, our dialing. Ending a 2. And I want to show you something else. This board here, as you can see, I've got an HL for high and low for the switch right here. And it's for the volume on the receiver. If you switch it, you'll hear the volume go down. Now I'm going to turn it up. So that can always be utilized for HG if the volume is too loud on the handset. What we're going to do is I'm going to switch the phone over into a regular line, and I'm going to dial a time and temp number.
Good afternoon. Shop our entire location online anytime at Offenburg.com. Today is Saturday, September 25th. The time is 1:48. Current temperature 89 degrees. Now the weather forecast for the Belleville area. Sunny and pleasant today, high near 74. Occasional rain tonight, low around 52. On Sunday, mostly cloudy, 30% chance of showers.
Okay. The other thing I want to show you is the bell volume control in the back. And I'm going to go ahead and plug the telephone in. And I'm going to go ahead and squelch it all the way down, and as you can see, it never really turns it totally off, and that's why HG likes to have switches on these. That's all the way squelched down, and I'll turn it all the way up. See, it just kind of squelches the bell, and it has a bunch of different settings. And it never really turns it off. But now all he has to do is just walk right up to it and push the button. And I'll turn it back on a ring cycle here. So this is a DTW German telephone, and HG said a company in Canada took these telephones over and took the company over, and I guess they're still around and they're still in business. But I just wanted to show you the final checkout video of this telephone. It's really a very cool telephone. I've had quite a few customers interested in this telephone, but I'm sure HG doesn't want to give it up, and he's going to be happy to get a hold of this. It's been a little while here because of the fact that we had to do so much to the keypad and everything. So anyway, it's finished up now, and it's the final checkout video, and he's going to have a good time with this. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.